So the South African National Defence Force also continuing to be a key player when it comes to peacekeeping on the continent. They're also showcasing their capabilities at the RAND show. Let's go to Khayelile Khumalo now, who we spoke to a bit earlier on. Khayelile, a very good morning to you once again. Has the minister arrived? Are the kids excited about what they see in terms of the capabilities? Oh, there's quite a lot of people behind you. That looks like a lot of fun.
Are you ready?
Well, certainly, Criselda, the buzz here is incredible. The families, the young and old, they're here, right here by the arena. So it's a very special place where we're positioned. So we're about to see the military capabilities and the display of what they do on the day-to-day basis. But unfortunately, due to the weather, Criselda, we're expecting the free-fallers to really just come down from their aircraft. But due to the weather condition here in Johannesburg, they're not able to do that. But it's quite a very massive program that they have for so many spectators as well, who are really just braving all the elements here in Johannesburg, really just waiting with bated breath where we are positioned. Really quite a very interesting show, Criselda. In fact, now what we're about to see, for example, is the work that they do, because you know that they work under very precarious conditions at time, and obviously they'll be displaying what they do, and obviously we're expecting them to showcase their special infantry army's capabilities. So this is done oftentimes when they do encounter the obstacles, you know, when it comes to the missions, where they do work in so many areas. And it's been really interesting as well, speaking to the people around here, Criselda, showing really an enthusiasm and really interest into the work of the military. So there you have it. You can see the motorbikes there by the military, and they really do these really when they conduct a number of drills in terms of identifying all sorts of issues, in terms of the impediments, in terms of the areas where they are. So this is a way also where they really just speak to the South Africans about what they do, especially about a number of undertakings that they do have, Criselda, like you alluded, when it comes to the peacekeeping missions in the African continent. We know that from 1994, in a post-apartheid South Africa, we saw that massive transformation where they must adhere to the constitutional values of South Africa, where they call it a force for good in terms of the maintenance of peace in the continent. Currently, we know that you do have the SANDF members in Goma and Sake in the DRC, and really just working under very, very tough conditions there. We know that it's a very fluid situation, Criselda, quite a number of setbacks where they're negotiating with the rebels, the M23 rebels, but also another very big challenge that they have in this area is the proliferation of militia groupings really in the eastern parts of the DRC. So that's what they're doing. But what they were supposed to do also during the course of the display, Criselda, was the free-fallers. They're really showing their airborne capabilities. Earlier on, we spoke to Rear Admiral Chabalala, who was really speaking about some of the challenges that they have in terms of navigating an incredibly hard space when it comes to the limitations around the finances. But they say they really just work so hard in making sure that they protect the country, Criselda. So we're expecting quite a lot here in terms of the people. But I'm going to try and see if I can speak to the people here right next to me. Hi, how are you, ma'am? Great stuff. I don't know how we can, let me try looking this way. You guys are here, seated here. Well, what do you make of today and what do you expect here?
Just an outing. We will speak.
Just a beautiful outing. What about you, sir?
Looking forward to this display.
Okay, and we're expecting the free-fallers, but unfortunately...
It's a pity, but I think the other, what we're going to observe, is going to be fantastic.
Okay. Criselda, let me try and get as many people as possible, so you're just going to bear with me because I'm climbing up here across the arena. What about you, sir? It's RAND Easter Show. We're here to see what the SANDF can do. Well, what do you look forward to seeing here today?
Everything that SANDF can do.
It's nice.
Absolutely everything. So he really wants everything. What about you guys? It's quite cold in Johannesburg, but here you are and really just waiting in great deal of anticipation.
Waiting for them to jump, but now they didn't jump.
Okay, so far what do you make of the experience?
It's really good, really nice.
Okay, and what about you, ma'am?
Their display's been amazing. It was really eye-opening today to see everything, and all of them spoke so beautifully to tell us about everything. So, yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the show now.
Yes. And it's almost like a time-honored tradition when it's the Easters, when the families do come here for a number of years.
We haven't been here for years, so it's the first time again. But we're very
No,
impressed.
I haven't been here in years.
Okay. What about you, sir? Are you here as well? Your expectations?
Yeah, very excited. My first time. So yeah, we'll just see. I'm excited to see what's going to happen at the display here, and then yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. So I tell you, Khayelile, there's a great deal of euphoria here. So we're still waiting for more display. Those are the bikers from the SANDF, and now what we know so far, what we're briefed about this particular session is that this is when they just scout around the area, conducting the reconnaissance and making sure that the area is very safe for the mission. So they're really working so hard in terms of making sure that all the people are safe. So you can see it's very thrilling stuff here, Khayelile, in terms of really making sure that they show us what they can do for the country and also for the African continent as well. And Khayelile, during the course of the day as well, we're expecting to hear from the Minister of Defence and Military Veterans, really just giving us an indication in terms of what they do. But this is absolutely incredible what they're doing. The motorbikers here from the South African National Defence Force, Khayelile. So quite a lot is expected. We do understand the entire program here is going to be about 60 minutes. And obviously there's quite a lot that we are expecting. And obviously these are very trained soldiers and they work so hard in making sure that we are safe, Khayelile. So I'm just going to go down here once again, but there's quite a lot here really expected during the course of the day. So with that, I'm going to throw it back to you in studio, Khayelile.
Okay, very interesting display there already, Kaya. Thank you very much indeed.